Hey, welcome guys to your Universal Tutor. This is your Universal Tutor. So we are going to look at the English past paper, that is 2025 grade 9 past paper. So we're going to pass through different sections of this paper. So literally I'm trying to say we are going to do the entire paper. So we are going to do even the paragraph section, whereby we have to get answers from the paragraph and read it through. So I'll try to do it fast so that we don't waste most of our time on the paragraph. So this is 2025. This is 2025 past paper. So here we go. I'll just go and open the paper. This is 2025. Okay guys, welcome. Welcome on a Universal Tutor. As we start this session of answering this English paper, all you have to do is subscribe, like my channel, and help this channel so that others should get to follow. Like my channel, subscribe, and share. So here we go. We are going to start from the first section. First example has been done for us here, which I'm going to read through, which says, you want your brother to confirm that he has paid for the electricity. What would you say? What would you say you have paid for electricity dash you? So here you can say the correct answer they have given us is what? Haven't you? Okay? Have you paid for the electricity? Haven't you? Okay? That's the correct answer. So the correct answer here is what? Is C. So the correct answers, I'll be writing them in the box here, okay? In the box so that we concentrate. So here, our first question here, question 1, which says, you are attending a church meeting. When you realize that you have the house keys and could be keeping your parents outside, what would you say to the person sharing the meeting? What could you say to the person sharing the meeting? So there is A, may I take back the keys? B, my mother will be upset. No, that's not the correct one. A is not the correct one. C, the keys are with me. That's not the correct one. The keys are with me. No. So the correct answer is D. They need the keys at home because you have the keys. So the correct answer here, it is what? It is A. Oh, sorry. The correct answer here, it is what? It is D. It's not A. Sorry. It is D. So we come to the second one. Your auntie has just been discharged from hospital. What would you say? Okay. So there is A. Have they set you free? That's no. B, how are you feeling? Yes, she has just been discharged from the hospital. So you have to ask her to say, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Okay? How are you feeling? So the correct answer here, it is what? B. Because when the person has been discharged from the hospital, it means they're doing better. They're not really fine, but there is an improvement in their situation. Okay, so we're on question 3. Question 3. Okay. You are about to make a presentation in class. When you develop the real, what would you say? Dash. What would you say? Excuse me, teacher, I have a dash. So the correct answer here, it is what would you say? Okay, teacher, I have a call to answer. No. Teacher, I have a journey to the toilet. No. Teacher, I have a running what? Stomach. That's the correct answer here. The correct answer is what? C. Running stomach. So when a person has diarrhea, we usually say has a running stomach. Okay. Question 4. Your friend invites you for lunch. You want to decline the invitation. What would you say? That is number 4. Okay. Question 4. Hope we are together, guys. So the answer you just say, the correct answer is A. I've already eaten. That's all. You don't have to explain. No, I don't want. No, that will be, if you say no, I don't want, that will not be wise to answer, and it will be rude and say no, thank you, I am full. But no, in this question, you can just say I have already eaten. The correct answer is A. Okay. So we go to question 5. Your friend has been attacked by armed robbers. What would you say? Okay, this is question 5. A, be careful next time. B, did they harm you? That's the question you would ask. Okay. C, these robbers also, what did they steal? No. Did they harm you? So the first thing, when a person has been attacked, your worry is in the health. Okay. Did they attack you? Did they harm you anywhere? Okay. So the correct answer is what? B. Okay. Our answer is what? B. We come to question 7. Okay. So question 7. On question 6. Your mother is traveling out of the country on a bus trip. You are seeing her off. What would you say? Okay. A, go well, mother. B, pass my regards. C, travel safely, mother. D, you will travel well, mother. The answer here is C, travel safely, mother. All right. So the correct answer here is what? C. We're going to write it there. We come to 7. Question 7, which says, your teacher wants to see you and asks your friend to call you. You go to the teacher. What would you say? Excuse me, teacher. All right. Okay. A, are you calling me here? I am told you want to see me. That is B. I am told you want to see me. C, I have come to see you. D, what is it now? Okay, so the correct answer is B. I'm told you want to see me. That's the correct way, okay? Because when you say I'm told to be here, it shows respect, okay? And it shows that you are called, okay? So the correct answer here is what? B. Question 8. You ask for a lift in your neighborhood's car. You have reached your destination. What would you say? You ask for a lift in your neighborhood's car. You have reached your destination. What would you say? Okay. So here, A, you are faster driver. B, where are you parking? C, stop the car here. I am getting out here. Okay. The correct answer is D, I am getting out here. All right. Question 9. You are attending a club meeting. You are not able to get what the chairperson is saying. What would you say? Okay, I beg your pardon. I can't hear you. What did you say? Repeat again. So here it's A. I beg your pardon. Okay? That is question 9. And question 10. You fall sick and want your mother to know what is wrong with you. What would you say? Okay, the correct answer here is, let's see, check my head, please. Okay, B, I have a headache. See, my head is spinning. My head is on fire. So the correct answer here is B, I have a what? I have a headache. That is B. Okay, that is B. Guys, now we're on part 2. Okay, we are on part 2. Okay, so guys, as you are watching the videos, make sure you like, you subscribe, you share, so that others can also get to see the channel. And may you continue also subscribing so that you don't miss my next videos and you don't miss different subjects that I'll be posting. I believe some of the options will be taken because I'll be posting grade 12 work, all subjects, chemistry, biology, science, all sciences. I'll be doing them here, and options will be doing them together on this channel. So make sure you subscribe. So this is English past paper 2025. So now we are doing part B. Okay, So this is we've been given a paragraph that we have to answer. So we've been given words that have been guided, but these words are not correct. There's something that has to be added to these words for them to be made correct. So let's read the passage. In the following passage, some of these words have been put in brackets next to each number. Write the correct form of these words in the space provided. The first one has been done for you as an example. Okay, so Malita B, example, is a proud learner at Lukungi Secondary School. So here, number one, they say she live with her auntie. So live here has to be what? Has to be she lives. Okay, so we're going to write here, she what? She lives. She lives with her what? With her aunt. You can't say she live. There is a with there. Okay, she lives with her what? Her auntie. If there was no with here, it was going to be correct, but since there is a with here, with, so means she's with somebody. She doesn't live alone. So okay, so you have to pay attention. Sometimes words may sound correctly, but they are not correct. So English is quite critical if you don't pay attention to the rules. So we start, we go to the second. She came to live with her auntie after dash. Okay, so here we can't put lose. After losing, okay, losing both her what? Her parents 3 years ago. So we're going to put losing here. Okay, it's going to be what? Losing. All right, guys. So when she first came to town, life be dash. Okay, life be dash. Okay, life be dash. So we say life was very hard. So here we put was. Life was very hard. Okay, life was very hard for Malita because she had dash. Here they have put has. Okay, because she dash, they have given us has. So here we're going to say had, because she had learned a lot of new things. So here the correct answer is had. We can't say has to learn. No, that's wrong. We are going to say had to learn. Okay, so the past tense of has is had. Okay, so we are going to number 5. She struggled to fit into her social peer group, which had different peer norms. She betammed. Okay, she betammed. So now we have to put the correct word where. So we can't say she betammed. No. That's wrong. So the spelling is wrong and the word is wrong. So here was what? The correct word was she was tempted. Okay? She was what? She was tempted. So we'll say she was what? Tempted. So we're going to say she was. We're going to say she was tempted. Okay. Hope guys you're following. She was tempted. All right. So number 6. To get involved in the activity which most of her friends were engaged in. However, she already make dash choices. So we can't say she already make dash choices. No. She already made. Okay? Because this is in past tense. She already what? Made. Can't make choices. Okay? So if we want to use make, we're supposed to say she wants to make. Okay? It's in present. But this one is in past tense. So we are using she had to what? She had already made, because it is in past tense. So we say she had already the space here, already made. Okay, sorry guys if you see it here, it's already made. She already made choices. Okay, it's in past tense. Already made choices between positive and negative norms. Malita advised her friends, okay, Married advise her friends to stay away from dash engaging in sexual. Okay, so I've already said the answer. Here is what engage. So this thing has to be engaging. Sorry, has to be engaging. Okay, this is present now. So we're going to say engaging. Okay, that is engaging. Okay, engaging in sex because of its negative consequence. Malita also noticed that some of the young people dash been taken. Okay, dash been taken. So some of the young people were taken, were taking drugs. Okay, were taking what? Drugs. So we say where. We're going to say were taking drugs. All right. So number 9, drugs and drinking alcohol. Their lives were in danger during her free time. She dash cancel. So here it's cancel. Okay, cancels. Okay, cancels her friend. All right, guys. I hope you're following. Don't forget to subscribe and like the channel so that you don't miss this content. Cancels a friend. Number 10. Her friends. By the end of the year, she dash canceling her friends for a year. So here they have given us will be. Okay, will be. Okay, so we say will have been canceling her friends for a will have been. Okay, been canceling her friends for a what? For a year. So this is part 2. So now we are going to part 3. Okay, guys. So we're going to part 3 where we'll be doing rewrites. Okay, guys. So here we'll be doing rewrites. Okay. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe for the channel so that the channel can reach out to other learners. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is relights. So we are going to do relights now. I think this is a critical part in English. I think even me those days I used to have challenges in school, but now I have gotten an understanding. So relights might look okay, but you have to pay attention when writing such attempting such questions. Okay, you have to put your mind and focus. I believe people say English is the simplest subject, but the only thing that makes people fail is the instructions. People don't follow instructions. Many of the students don't follow instructions. English is the simplest subject. Okay. Example, I have run out of idea. Began, I don't have dash. Okay. I believe this was an example. The correct is I don't have any idea. Okay. My father likes planting than weeding. We write using prefer. Okay, so we'd say my father prefers planting to weeding. Okay, so we say my father. We say here my father prefers planting to weeding. Okay. So prefer there, the word prefers is the one that is differentiating these two. Okay. So prefers meaning it's giving a difference of two. Meanwhile, the father here likes planting than what? Weeding. So prefers is bringing that condition in between the term, trying to show what the father likes and what he does not like. So you can tell from the story that the father doesn't like what? Weeding. Okay, so question 2. Mr. Tembo teaches English. Miss Mulenga also teaches English. Begin both. So this one is simple. When you start with both, you can say both Miss Mulenga and Mr. Tembo. You can say both Mr. Tembo and Miss Mulenga teaches what? English. Okay? So you can say, okay. So guys, sorry, on this one, it is a preface. Since there is my here, so we put the S here. It prefers. Sorry, guys. Prefers. Okay. My father prefers planting to what? To weeding. So when you look at the word both, the word both here brings about similarity. It means that the two are doing what? The same thing. When you look at both, meaning it's in the same cycle. Okay. So when you look at the word both, we only use both when two are doing the same thing. Okay. So here we say both. We say both Mr. Tembo, both Mr. Tembo, and Miss Mulenga. Both Mr. Tembo and Miss Mulenga teaches. Both Mr. Tembo and Miss Mulenga teaches what? Teaches what? English. Okay? Okay. Well, now, question 3. Kayombo is not suffering from cholera, but she is vomiting. Okay? So here you say, you are using the word what? Although. Okay? So as you are saying although, but there are similarities, meaning it does not look like it, but it is similar. Okay? So here we are going to say, although Kayombo is not suffering from cholera, she is what? Vomiting. Okay? So we start, although Kayombo is not suffering from cholera. She is vomiting. Okay, now we're on rewrite question number 4. So Kayombo is not suffering from cholera, she is vomiting. Okay, Kayombo is not suffering from cholera, she is vomiting. Okay, although Kayombo is not suffering from cholera, she is what? Vomiting. One question what? Question 4. The movie is very interesting. You cannot stop watching it. Okay? Rewrite using 2. So, okay, here you have to use the movie was too interesting. Okay? That we cannot stop watching the what? The movie. So here they are saying 2. So these phrases are referring to the what? To the same thing. Okay? They are referring to the what? The same thing. Okay? The movie is too interesting to stop watching. Okay, so this 2 is the one that comes first. Okay, so this 2 is supporting this 2. Okay, so we are going to say the movie is too interesting to stop watching. Okay, the movie is too interesting to stop what? Watching. So we like number 5. Mr. Miliko bought a new car. Rewrite the given sentence by adding a question tag. Okay? So Mr. Miliko bought a new car. Didn't he? Didn't he? Okay, so here they say rewrite using a new question tag. So we say Mr. Maliko bought a new car. Okay, Mr. Maliko bought a new what? A new car. So we say didn't he? Didn't he? So we're going to say didn't he? Mr. Maliko bought a new car. Didn't he? Okay, guys, we're on part 4. We are on part 4. Okay. So part 4 says, read the following passage in each blank space. Write the word that fits best. You must write only one word in each space. For example, in the first blank space, the best word is A. Okay, the best word is what? A. Okay. Chisomo was example A. Handsome boy, was well disciplined, talented. Sorry about that. So we start. He sang dash well the song. He sang dash well the song. So he sang so well that people loved listening. So here it is what? So. Okay? So well. Okay? We can't say he sang too well. Okay? We can't say he sang too well that people loved listening. He sang so well that people loved listening. Okay. Number 2, dash him. People smiled at him and rubbed. Okay, so we say to him, people smiled. To him, people smiled at him and rubbed him. So we say to him. We say to him. To him, people smiled at him and rubbed. Okay, 3. And their hands. Okay, their hands with pressure. Okay, and their hands with pressure whenever they dash him. Whenever they dash him. Okay, so here is whenever they what? They saw him. You can't say when they see him. When they saw him. When they saw him. It's in past tense. When they see him, it's in present. Okay. One day, a competition was arranged. Shisomo was to participate in it. He did dash his preparation and was ready. Okay? He did all his preparation. He did all his preparation and was ready. Okay? 6. Preparation and was ready for what? For the competition. Ready for the competition. So here it's what? For the competition. He put all dash needed instrument together necessarily in safe place. Okay? Okay, he putted all the needed. So here it's what? The needed instruments together necessarily in safe place. When the day came of the competition, Chisomo woke up early. Okay? Woke up early. Okay? Woke up early to prepare. As he was preparing, his mother reminded him to what? To pick all he needed. Okay? To pick. Okay? To what? To pick. To pick. to pick all he needed to carry in one bag. She also asked him to put the bag in the car. Time came, Chisomo started dash for the competition. So Chisomo started off. When started off for the competition. Okay. 11. Upon arrival at. So upon arrival at. So we use here at the venue. Chisomo realized that he had left one important item. It. When you just see it goes with was. It was. Okay? It was the power cable for his guitar. He got so confused as he would not be able to perform, okay, with the instrument. You can say at the instrument, with the instrument. He dashed down, okay? He sat down. He sat down and burst into tears. If a few minutes later, Chisomo heard a sharp voice, okay? A sharp voice called out, okay? Called out his name. Chisomo, here is the cable for the guitar. Chisomo rose, ran to the people. Chisomo rose and ran to the people. Chisomo rose and ran to the people. Chisomo rose and ran to the people. Okay? Ran to where the voice was coming from. Can't say coming to. So coming from. It was his mother that excited him a lot. He quickly got onto the stage and performed, and the performance started. It was very good performance that excited and attracted a lot of people. The people gave him many presents during the performance. He was also 20. He was also on 20. He was also dashed the best performance prizes in the competition. He was also awarded the best prize in the competition. So we are on section B. Guys, please, when answering this question, don't go on the question. Then you hear paragraph 1, you come back to the question. Make sure you read this paragraph, you understand it. That's when you go to the question. The problem you make, you go to the questions, you flip the pages, then you hear the question is saying paragraph 5. You go back to paragraph. Like that, you won't find the answer. Like that, you will not get the answer because you will always be pressuring your mind. Okay? Understand the word. As much as you are writing this exam under a given time, you need also towards this, you need also to understand that you have to make sure you answer correct answers, not you finish but you have write wrong answers. So you have to make sure, guys, you read these things, you understand them. Okay? There are a number of factors that affect academic achievement in the middle primary school learners. This is accordingly to a research conducted in 2012. The research examined several factors in the life of a grade 5 learner. It was found that 5.7% of learners that participated in the research were boys, while 49.3% were girls. In Zambia, a child is supposed to start grade 1 at 7. If the learner does not repeat any grade, he would be about 11 years in grade 5. This means that the majority of grade 5 learners would be around 11 and 12 years old. However, only 18% were 11, while 77% were below. Even the majority were those above 11, who were at 73.3%. This revealed that the most learners either enrolled later at repeated a grade. Okay. 65% of the learners lived with both parents, while 14.3% lived with their mother. Only 2.1% lived with their father. Only a minimum of 0.4% of learners were in boarding school. There was more learners staying with both parents in urban areas than in rural areas. That is 6.00 and 62.8% respectively. The proportion of learners who lived with step-parents and other relatives was small. Learners who used Zambian languages at home were at 18.8%, while 14% used both English and Zambian languages. Okay, those who used English only were 1.3%, and the minority of 0.6% used other languages. 51% used the same language at home as the one used at school for instruction. The rest spoke a different language at home from the language of instruction. Percentage of 57.1 lived in brick houses with iron sheets and asbestos roof, while 18% lived in bricks house with grass roof, 17.7% in mud ones with that hatched roof, and 5.7% in mud was with iron sheets, asbestos roof. Only 28% used electricity, while 20.6% used candle, and 17.7% used paraffin or diesel lamps, and 16.7% used solar, and 3.8% used firewood. The remaining 12.7% used other source of lighting. Okay, and about 56.0% used piped or boiler water, which were considered safe source. The rest used well, lakes, ponds, or canoes. The socio-economic status of learners was arrived at by considering house, positions, machinery used, and model of transport in their homes, finding where that urban learners have more possession than those in the rural areas, except in animal ownership places where people lived were important in determining their socio-economic status. The types of position and owned directly related to economic status of the family. 70% of the learners owned core phones. This made it very popular gadgets in both rural and urban households, unlike the traditional radio. Alright guys, hope you're following this story as we're about to answer the question. So it was also revealed that 25.4% of learners did not take breakfast. 16.2% took breakfast once in 2 days. 7.9% in 3 or 4 days. Those who took breakfast every day were at 50.5%. Those who took lunch every day were at 81.1%, while 7.7% took it once or twice per week, and 5.7% 3 or 4 days, and 5.5% never took lunch at all. The numbers discussed reflected what affected middle primary school learners and how the education and socio-economic status of their parents or guardians largely affected their academic performance and achievement. Okay, so guys, this story is all about school learners, how learners were affected, about electricity and food and how the learners were living. Okay, that's why I emphasize that we go through together in the paragraph. Okay, so now question 1 and the question followed. Now answer the following question. Write your answer in the boxes space provided. Okay, so paragraph 1. The 2012 research was carried out to find out the number of what factors in life, academic achievement affected by research, factors affecting academic performance at grade 5, several examination factors in primary school. Okay? Okay. So the correct answer here is what? C. Okay, factors affecting academic performance in grade what? Grade 5. They specified there. So here it's what? C. Okay. So we are on question C. Question 5 or question 2, paragraph 2. At what age is one expected to be in grade 5 if they have not repeated a grade at it's what? 11. The answer is what? 11. The answer is A. You see, the answering becomes easy because we have what? We have read the what? The passage. Okay, so now paragraph 2. What age? One question 3. What age was the majority of learners who were found in grade 5 in the Zambian education system? Those who were what? Dash. So the answer here, A, 11 years and less, 12 years and less, older than 11 years. Okay, they said they repeated, so meaning they were elder because you're supposed to be in grade 5 when 11 years, and those guys, like some repeated the year, so meaning they were older. Okay, they were older than 11 years. So the answer here is C again. Question 3, C. Then question 4. What was the total percentage of learners who stayed with both parents in urban areas? The answer here is what? D. 66.0%. So the answer here is what? D. Okay. The answer here is what? D. 66. Here's the answer. D. I've write it here. D. So we come to this side. Okay, guys. We're on question what? Question 5. According to paragraph 4, which group of learners was the least in terms of language usage? Those that dash. Okay. Used other languages. Okay. Those that used other languages were the least there. The answer is what? A. So paragraph 5. Percent used solar panels to light their homes. So the percent that used the solar panels to light their homes were okay. The answer was what? D. All right. That is 16.7. Okay. D. 16.17. So we come to question 7. In paragraph 7, which source of water are not considered safe? Okay. Boyo and Kano Awe. Boyo and Kano. No. Not that one. So the answer is B. Ponds and wells. Okay. Ponds and wells. Okay. So the answer here is what? B. Number 7. So number 8. So we're going to write the percentage. They say lived in brick houses with grass thatched roofs. Okay. Hatched roof, it was what? 28.5%. Okay. Lived in mud houses with iron sheets or asbestos roof. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, there was a mistake here. It's not 28 is supposed to be here. Sorry. I made the mistake. 28.5%. Okay. Here it's 18. Sorry, guys. Here it's 18. Hope you can see it. 18. It's 18.0%. 18. Okay. 18.0%. Here it's 28.5%. Okay. 25%. So 28 point. So 28.5. These used what? Electricity. So they used electricity. Okay. So we are going to say these guys used what? electricity. Okay. All right. So we say these guys, they use what? Electricity. Okay. They used electricity, the 28%. So used candles, it was what? 3.8%. Okay. Then we have the last one that is here. These they used what? Yeah, the last one that is there. So we say these they used what? These they said 3.8. They use what? Firewood. So here that is 3.8. Okay, guys. So now we move to our last page. Okay, guys, we are the last part. Okay, so here they are saying, according to the passage, which three of the following statements are true? We write the letter of the three true statements in the boxes in the space provided. There are a lot of learners staying with both parents in rural areas than in urban. No. More learners indicate that the language used in school was the same that spoken at home than those who indicated the language spoken at school was different from one used at home. B is correct. See, the socio-economic status of the family can be determined by the number of passion owned. The radio is a more popular gadget in Zambia homes than a cell phone. That's wrong. Lunch is taken frequently in many homes than breakfast. Okay, that's correct. And more girls participate in the survey than boys. No, that's wrong. So the answer here we have is what? In the first box here, the answer is what? B. Here we have C. Here we have E. These are the correct answers. Okay. Paragraph 10. We can conclude that grade 5 learners in rural areas are dash. Okay. Grade 5 learners in rural areas are dash. Prefer radio to cell phone. Do not know how to use cell phones. Avoid using cell phones. Also own cell phones. Okay. Also what? Owns cell phone. So the answer here is what? The answer is D. Okay. What is the percentage of learners who never took lunch? Okay, the answer is what here? We have read the passage. The answer is this 5.5. That's why I tell you guys, you have to go through the passage before you answer. Okay? Okay, let's go. Find words in the passage that have the same or nearly the same meaning as the following. You must spell the words correctly. Connected with education, paragraph 1. This is what? Academic. All right? What? Academic. Academic. Okay, guys? Academic. That's the first one. Very small in size or amount. So minimal. Okay? Minimal. Okay? Then we have place where you get something from. Okay? So a place where you get something from is called a what? Source. Okay? It's a source. A thing that somebody has done successfully. Call it what? An achievement. Okay? Achievement. All right, guys? Achievement. So I have to spell the words correctly. They have even instructed that. So this is RE 2025 grade 9. So guys, please subscribe my channel and like my channel and share so that others also can also see my channel and can also benefit from this channel as you have benefited. Okay? So thank you guys for learning with me this channel, for for learning with Universal Tutor. Subscribe, follow my channel so that you don't miss. So I'll be posting all kind of topics, grade 12, grade 11. Past papers will be doing them and topics, and we'll be teaching as well different kind of subjects. So subscribe and like my videos and follow my channel so that you don't miss every video that I post, because I'll be posting them daily.